Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel and happy birthday if today's your birthday. And welcome to a what I eat in a day video. My day is getting started slightly later than I wanted it to just because I decided to get ready now, throw some makeup on now because I have a call later this afternoon. I was like, let me just get this over with. So I was originally planning on reading for a little while. You know what? I think I still am. F it. We're just gonna read one chapter of our book this morning. What do we want? I think, yeah, I'm just gonna do an iced coffee. Kind of boring, but this is what I've been drinking every morning recently. I don't know why, I've just been on a real coffee kick. So, in case you haven't seen in other videos, I use the stock cold brew. This stuff is so good, and one of these jugs usually lasts me, I would say 2 weeks of making coffees almost every single day. Sometimes I will go out and grab like a Starbucks or something, especially on the weekends. But overall, it does pretty well. Little bit of vanilla creamer. I mean, delicious. It's simple, nothing to write home about, but gets the job done. And now I am gonna sit and read one chapter of my book. If we start work 15 minutes late, it's not the end of the world. It is officially 9:17 p.m. and I'm just getting myself some water. I'm gonna go sit down on my computer now and get some work done. So I will see you guys at lunchtime. We are back and it is noon, so lunchtime. It's actually a little early. I usually wouldn't eat a lunch this early, but I have a 1:30 meeting, so I wanna make sure that I eat before that. We're making it happen. Oh, but actually first, I want to give this to Molly so we can give her a little something. I think it's like deworming or something. I don't know, she doesn't have worms, but it's preventative. I don't know, the vet gave it to me and told me to give it to her today, so that is what we're going to do. But it tastes good, so hopefully she doesn't give me too much trouble, but knowing her, she probably will. Molly cat. Molly, come here, I have something for you. Yeah, it's not turkey. Molly, come here. She knows this is a trap. One last annoying thing from the vet, and then we can be done with the vet until it's time for your next appointment, okay? So here we go. We're gonna put this in. Nope. Apparently it tastes good, Molly cat. Don't fight me. Okay, okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yummy. Yeah, it's good. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. It honestly smells like vanilla. Okay, there you go. That wasn't so bad, huh? I'm sorry. She's like, you betrayed me. If you want some turkey now, you definitely earned some turkey. Come here, Molly cat. Turkey for my turkey. Turkey for my turkey. There you go. Good girl. Nice little treat for the baby. Anyway, back to our meals. And actually, I was just thinking about this, and I feel like today is gonna be a full day of fixation meals based on what I wanna make. These are just things that I'm fixating on right now. Which honestly kind of fun, sharing like all of my favorite things to eat right now. Molly cat is running around playing with her new toy that I got her yesterday. Do you love it? You love it, I'm so happy. She did not have any interest in it yesterday, so I'm loving seeing her play with it now. Look at the little bean go. Go ahead, you can go after it again. Sorry, I know you don't like to be watched while you play. Oh, you going crazy? Oh, you hit it back to me? Okay. Molly is playing so much with that. So we hear her little feetsies. That's why. What we are going to make for lunch today is the Trader Joe's soup dumplings, but I'm gonna show you everything that I do to kind of turn it into a more full meal. So the first thing I'm gonna do here is chop up some zucchini. Just throwing a tiny pan onto the stove here, and we are going to start off with some broccoli. So I just throw that in there with a little bit of water, just to help it kind of steam down inside of there. And the broccoli takes a little bit longer to cook than the zucchini, so we're gonna let this cook down first and then we'll put our zucchini in. And pretty much right away, you're gonna see the broccoli start to turn a really bright green color, which is really nice and beautiful. So what I like to do is just kind of take a fork and stick one into one of the larger pieces of broccoli, because obviously those are gonna take a little longer to cook, and kind of get a vibe for where we're at. They're feeling pretty okay. Definitely still hard, but it's been about maybe 3 to 4 minutes, and now I think is a good time to throw our zucchini in. So I'm just going to dump that in there to start to cook down. And I just try to make sure that the zucchini is touching the pan. That way it can start to kind of crisp and get a little brown. In the meantime, let's get our dumplings going. So I like the chicken and the pork dumplings from Trader Joe's. I'm really not picky. I have the pork and ginger ones right here, and it's the soup dumplings, of course. Cut a hole in the corner here. And then, how long do you microwave these for? I think a minute 45. Yep, minute 45. So around this time, your water should have pretty much been absorbed. And now we're going to add soy sauce. This is the only kind of like flavoring that I add to the veg. Soy sauce flavors veg so well though. It's so good. I mean, I feel like anyone who's ever been to hibachi knows that, but it really does. I'm just gonna let this finish cooking down in that soy sauce. Oh, it looks like one of mine popped. I hate when that happens. But either way, they're looking super delicious. And I'm gonna pull this veg from heat now. So on top of my soup dumplings, I add soy sauce, chili onion crunch, and a bit of sriracha. Ooh, this looks so good, you guys. I've been eating this like at least once a week for lunch. The veg is so yummy. And I usually eat this with kimchi too, but I'm out of kimchi, so we're not doing that today. And then for my soup dumplings, I like to eat them using a ramen spoon. This up on there. And honestly, I don't have like a specific way that I eat my soup dumplings. I kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I like to just put the whole thing in my mouth because I think that's a really yummy like flavor bomb, all the soup and the dumpling together. And then sometimes I bite a hole and like sip the soup out and then eat the dumpling. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Fair warning, it makes a lot of slurping noises, so if that bothers you, sorry. Oh, that's so yummy. That's usually my favorite way to eat it. The pork and ginger ones really do have better flavor than the chicken ones. That ginger is just so good. If they just added ginger to the chicken ones, they would be just as good. I don't know why they didn't. Delicious lunch. It is 2:45, you guys, and I just got off what I'll say a kind of taxing call, I suppose. It was interesting. Definitely productive though, and it seems like the perfect time for some desk candy, shall we? So if you see my videos, you probably know about my desk candy already. Fruit jellies from Trader Joe's, they are my favorite, and I literally keep them on my desk and I only eat them Monday through Friday in the afternoons. This flavor is my favorite. Don't know what it is, but this color, I love this. And then this one is so good too, the light pink. And I really like this one as well. I don't know what any of those flavors are. It's very hard to discern. Also, like the number of flavors that it lists does not coincide with the number of colors in here. So I really don't know what's going on. It doesn't matter though. They just taste good and that's all I need to know. It's delicious. p.m. and I just finished my workout and I kind of want a little snack. So I think we're gonna make one, and I think I'm gonna make the cucumber and pepper salad snack that's been going around TikTok recently. So we're just gonna start by chopping up our cucumber and pepper. Just making a small bowl of this because it is kind of late to be having a snack, but I just want it. And now we are going to add all of our toppings. So what I like to put on top of mine is this sesame dressing from Trader Joe's. It's so insanely delicious. I do some ginger paste and then chili onion crunch and everything but the bagel. And this is what we are left with, just a bowl of deliciousness, basically. I typically eat mine with a pack of seaweed, but as I said, it's just supposed to be like a little snack to hold me over to dinner, so I'm not gonna do that. Not that seaweed is very filling, but you know. It's so good. If you guys aren't onto this yet, get onto it. You're missing out. And while we snack on this, I want to open a box that I got in from Suja this afternoon. I used to get packages in from Suja all the time, and then I stopped getting them when I moved here. I just assumed that they didn't have my address anymore. I don't know how they got my address to begin with, but now they've tracked me down again, which I'm loving because I've been on a big juice kick lately. I should have had a juice today. Oh well. Ooh, is this something different? Let's see. It is. I've never seen these before. Coffee energy shots and mocha energy shots. So not juice at all, coffees. I wonder if these are new. Oh yeah, new energy shots, they are. Love it. Well, I'm not going to have one of these right now because it is already 5 p.m., but I will definitely try these soon. I feel like these are gonna be really good for like afternoon pick-me-ups when I'm really tired. So a big thank you to Suja, and I'm gonna go throw these into my little, I have like a little box of Suja stuff in my fridge. I really wish I knew how Suja had my information, or if I had like a contact there, because I would tell them, you know, which of these I like and which I don't, so that I can, you know, get the good stuff. But oh well, what are you gonna do? I have literally this like whole bin here of Suja stuff. These ones I literally just chuck in there because otherwise there's just not enough room. Piled high. This is ridiculous. Okay, we got it all in. Now to get this back into my fridge. We did it. Oh, we've almost done it. Not quite. Okay. Oh no. All right. We only lost one. There we go. Quiet on set. Quiet on set. Thank you.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. It is officially dinner time. It's actually way past dinner time. It is 8:15 p.m. This night has really gone away from me. Connor didn't get home until like 6:45 and I was still wrapping up a little bit of work on my laptop, and then, I don't know, now we're here. Luckily, the dinner that we are making is so quick and easy and delicious to make. This has probably been like my latest fixation dinner. Like, I'm just so obsessed with eating this. I think it's so good. So we're gonna make it, and it is basically Greek grain bowls. And it's amazing and so easy. So I'm just gonna start by doing some chopping. There's literally nothing to even cook with this meal, so it's all gonna be just chopping. That's all of our chopping. So now I'm going to go ahead and throw some microwave rice into the microwave, obviously. I'm going to crack open a can of chickpeas. Now sometimes, usually not, but sometimes I will roast the chickpeas to give them a little bit of a crunch and like seasoning. Super yummy. Feel free to do that. Feel free to just leave them raw, because that's what I do 99% of the time. Because this is just such a good, really fast meal when you've had a long work day and you just want to make something quick and yummy and fairly healthy. This does the trick. We have all of our accoutrements out here. I don't know, am I using that word correctly? Unclear. But we have Kalamata olives, some feta cheese, pepperoncinis, our chickpeas, hummus, and tzatziki. Then of course, what we chopped up. And now the very last thing I'm gonna do is just make a little sauce to kind of go on top of the whole thing. That way we're not using as much of the hummus and tzatziki. It's just kind of my very basic salad dressing that I make all the time, but it goes perfectly with this. So in here, we do olive oil. I'm going to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. And I'm also going to add some lemon. What else? We're going to do some red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, oh here it is, and then garlic. And then the last thing I'm going to add in there is some Dijon mustard. Gonna give it a good little whisk now to make sure that all combines really nicely. And my consistency is looking pretty good, but if yours is not looking good, or if you feel like you need a little bit more of the actual sauce itself, throw some water in there. But mine is looking perfecto. Okay, and now I think we're gonna assemble. Alrighty, and these are the completed bowls. They're never the prettiest, but they taste so good and are so hearty. Like, this has some serious weight to it. Every time we make this, I'm amazed how much these bowls weigh and how much they fill me up. It's totally insane. Well, my friends, dinner was delicious. Sorry I didn't do a taste test with you. I just, to be honest, just didn't feel like it. It was like 9:40 at that point and I was just ready to eat and chill, and we watched Survivor. So that was very exciting as well. And this is the end of our night. I literally didn't even eat half of my Greek bowl. I should not have had that snack, probably. But no regrets, because those definitely hold up in the fridge, so I will just have that for lunch tomorrow. And honestly, no room for dessert, but if I was to have a dessert right now, I would definitely have a chocolate-covered pretzel, dark chocolate-covered pretzel from Trader Joe's, because they are so good. But as I mentioned, I am very full, so I don't think that's gonna happen, and it is approaching 10 p.m., so Connor and I are about to go climb into bed to read our books for a little while. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, though, and I will see you in my next one.